What's happening, my fellow gears? Another video today as we continue down this road to Seriously 5.0, where I am covering each and every single escape map. These videos aim to inform you guys wanting to beat these on master difficulty, and we are going over the clock today. Like all the videos in this series, I will be taking a more analytical approach at the start of this, breaking down the map, mutators and class suggestions. My successful master run will be shown afterwards, but there will always be chapters in my videos if you do need to go back and forth. The clock was released during the weekly rotation of new hives all the way back in Operation 1, featuring a unique mechanic. I'm not going to spoil too much, but the map being called the clock should kinda give this away. Speaking of the map, here is what this entire hive looks like, having two different second acts. There are two possible paths to take, and if it isn't obvious enough, I will highlight which safe room goes to which act. The reason the Coalition gave us these choices was because of the unique mechanic the clock has, where a timing mechanic goes on from the second you escape your pod. There are several doors throughout the hive that will close if you do not get through them fast enough, with one of these doors leading to the western safe room going to Act 2, the left side of the screen. I won't spoil too much on where these doors are, but as your difficulty goes up, the amount of time given is reduced, so you need to be quick. Once you make it past one of these doors, you will hear a specific sound effect, and this door will no longer be able to close. Some of these doors do lead to weapon rooms, potentially blocking some pickups if your team isn't fast enough. Speaking of weapons, the clock features a wide selection once again, with very few of these being situational. Here are the full lists for both your guaranteed and situational weapons, but remember, if a weapon is not on this list, you cannot acquire it throughout the clock. I have covered everything I wanted to during the overview section, so I want to cover the mutators attached to this hive. Every escape map, including the clock, will always have static mutators. The 7 mutators I am about to list will never change, even if the clock rolls around as a daily or weekly hive. Our 7 mutators begin with Faster Venom. The Venom Cloud moves through this hive twice as fast. This essentially cuts your time in half to get through this hive, so don't dawdle. More health. All enemies have 50% of their base health added onto their total health. This is more annoying at lower difficulties and isn't that noticeable on higher ones. More lethal. Players take increased damage from all sources. Enemy weapons and the venom will put you down or kill you faster than usual. Tank classes are a good counter to this mutator. Ghost enemies. Getting within 10 meters of any enemy will cause them to turn invisible. This affects all enemies, but marking them will keep you aware of their rough position. Ultra stopping power. Movement speed is severely reduced for a couple of seconds whenever you take damage. Make use of cover and only move forward when you are safe to do so. Ammo starvation. Picking up ammo is reduced by up to 75% depending on the ammo type. Having some form of ammo generation skill card or the tactician will counter this mutator. Iron Man. Dying during any axe means you are out until your team hits a safe room. Play well, avoid dying, and take a strong class to make this mutator not matter. With all the mutators covered, I want to move on to my class suggestions for this hive. The clock has a lot of good class options, but I tend to gravitate to these 3 specifically, and I will give you my pros and cons to each. We will start this section off with the Tactician, being here as my first class pick, mostly to counter the ghost enemies and ammo starvation mutators. Plenty of weapon choices are available for the Tactician, and this also allows you to support your teammates as well. If you move very quickly through the first act, you can get a hold of a Lancer GL and Drop Shot, which are both fantastic weapons that can carry you through the rest of the hive. If you do fancy an alternative class, the Demolitions could be used instead. Here is the build I would take into this map. Disciplined, Shredder, Resupply Duration, Venom Explosive Resupply, and your choice card, Resupply Healing Module, Recharge Bounty, or Eagle Eyes. Moving on to my second choice, which would have to be the Marksman. You are guaranteed all precision rifles in this map, and with such long range you will once again counter specific mutators. Getting headshots in such tight spaces with explosive critical kill will also do a lot to carry you through this hive. Ammo can be a little sparse if you don't have anyone able to generate this for you. X-ray can be used effectively in this hive, though this will be more effective against drone spawns unless you are a really crack shot. My choice of skill cards for this one would be Critical Parade, Exploit Weakness, Explosive Critical Kill, Ambush, and your final choice, Icy Precision, Long Shot Handling, or Modified M-Bar. My third and final class choice is the Blademaster. Getting up close and personal, having no need for ammo, is another good option to take on this hive. You can potentially stay very far ahead of the Venom due to the nature of the hive, which is a slight downside, and the ultra stopping power will be painful. Roll through this to gain some extra distance and make good use of cover. Alternatively, take a slightly ranged approach as this class and pick up a claw and take the following build. Thrill of the Hunt, Venom Blade, Shock Chain, Brawler, with your choice card being Brutal Claw, On the Flank, or Efficient Executioner. As you are about to see, I attempted to beat the clock as the Blademaster and use the build above, though I did take Venom Resistance as my choice card, which wasn't the best option in my opinion. Take any of the other choices I highlighted to give yourself a better chance. The overview, mutators and class choices have now been covered, so it's time to show my master completion. Enjoy.
Payload delivered.
I think this is gonna go really well.
What's up guys, we're doing the clock in today's video. I'm playing as Blademaster. I'll have shown the mutators and the build that I'm using at the start of this video.
Grenadier marked.
Hey, pretty spread out. Got it.
I've got a Brawler and a Veteran with me.
Already. We've got a grenadier.
Bomb's about to blow.
But I'm playing as obviously got this class setup going, and I just want to give a big shout out to one of the viewers that was watching me do this on stream as the daily the other day. You can do this as pretty much any class. He was saying, a guy called Ninja Demon Hunter, he was saying that he's done it solo as pretty much every single class in the game. Can't get too much ammo simply because of the ammo starvation mod. Tactician would have been good here, but I don't particularly need the ammo. The Veteran might struggle, and the Brawler's gone a close range build in this one. They've just bolted past it, which is fine.
Good to go. Contact.
I'm here.
There you go, that's the first act done in about 3 minutes.
Decontamination before entering the safe room is mandatory. being detected. Doors opening in 3, 2, 1.
That's a few. Move it.
Alright, so on with the second act. We did happen to just fail it, but oh well. We all made a silly mistake. I'll cut out the failed part, so you don't have to watch through that, but...
Yes! Incoming flashbang. But of course.
What's the matter? You hurt?
You have a commendation in your my target.
Come on. Up.
Perfection.
I got a bit messy.
Reload.
You are dead!
And then there were none.
Good find.
Supplies for the other. This will do.
None of us really need the ammo. Well, might as well take that overkill though. Extra 2 bullets.
Perfection.
Well, this is a fairly easy hive, despite that small tragic mistake.
For the cog. Time to get a little hands-on. That's called finesse.
Chop on up!
Engage my target.
We're good.
Hostile. Here we go. Very good.
These videos are going to be a hell of a lot shorter than the Horde ones.
Oh yeah! Just wait. Your day's gonna get worse.
Hey. I think I've underperformed on this one, definitely.
Come on. Fight me.
But of course.
Make sure you plant your grenades around this path. That's where they're going to come from.
There we are. Meeting over. All of them.
Gotta fight here.
Here! Enemy spotted!
Fantastic.
Now that was fun. I'm ready.
Nothing really tends to get out there. Quite slow.
Scratch one high.
Not sure how I got the MVP, but sure. But either way, that is the clock done on Master. One of the fairly easy ones. Thank you for watching so far into this video. At this point, we have been crossing off our completed maps with this lovely checklist. So let's go ahead and cross off the clock. That is another map out of the way, and if you are enjoying these videos, be sure to give it a like. If you have any other tips to beat this hive, pop it in a comment down below. Subscribing to the channel would also be a massive help and will alert you to my future uploads. But that's it for this video. As always, take it easy, gears, and I will catch you in the next one.